Good. We're live. We're live. All right, good. So we're back. Turns out we're doing too much. They don't want us to do that much. They want us to just. They want us to do what size line. They just want to know how much line height and how much copper we're gonna use. They want to do their own design team. So we're gonna let their own design. We're gonna let their design team do what they want to do, and then all they want from us is links. So more than likely, this they want us. They want me to overestimate the project so that when their design team puts it together, they're not going to lose money. That being said, the bigger copper right here. This is the bigger unit. It's going to be 1/2 inch by 3/8. So if we design everything to be 1/2 inch by 3/8, we're going to have enough copper. So for example, let's take a look at this. What is my line set? Line set 3/8 by 1/2 inch going for, right? So I'm gonna give you guys a quick little example. So here, look at that. So my line set it's either $414 and it'll be those are the 30 footers. I don't want 30 footers. I want 50 footers, right? So 50-foot line set is looks like 160. Man, that's pretty good pricing. Goddamn. This one, let's pick 363. That's a better number. We don't want to go for the cheaper one because more than likely 9 times out of 10, when you go buy it, just because the world's always against you, they're gonna charge you like $500. So they show you a number online, but in reality, it's a lot higher. You guys see pricing of gold and metals. It's the same thing when it comes to supply houses. You'll see that the price is $50 on, like for example, right here it says 193. I'll go over there and I'll ask them for their price, and then here, so I'll be real. So 193 on there. I'll log into my supply house. There's a supply house that I enjoy going to because their prices are pretty decent. 3/8 by 1/2 inch line set. So we're gonna go with the 50 foot line set. Okay. 50 footer. Bam. Pricing on there. It says to call the branch. So let's click on another one. 3/8, 3/4, half, 7/8. Hello. So 3/8 by 1/2 inch. So there's one on here, but it's telling you to hello. You want to see what we're looking at? So I'm showing you guys what a mechanical contractor does. So on my end, I don't know if you've ever had to call somebody to, like a plumber or any kind of contractor. This is what they do. Check this out. So I design. I'll go to your home. I'll do the measurements. How many windows? How many doors? What's my height on each place? This is my mini split. So I'll put a condenser here. It has a second floor, and we'll put one on the second floor. This is your first floor. It'll be going around. It'll wrap around your house. It'll go to your first bedroom, second bedroom, living room. So basically, that's what I'm putting together. I'm showing you guys the pricing. So this is the line set that wraps around your home. So what I'm trying to do is make people aware. There's a lot of contractors out there that are going to tell you you need you need a new furnace because of whatever. And then they'll tell you it's $8,000. Yeah, right. You call me and then it's $3,700. We just designed one yesterday. You missed it. We designed one yesterday for $3,700, and that was including a permit that I like to pull for them, just so that actually we posted the video of that one. It was for a furnace in a crawl space, and let's take a look at this real quick. So right now I'm trying to compare pricing. So online is telling us that the copper was $191, but at my supply house it is saying it's $202. But it says please call the branch. So that means once I call and figure out like, hey, I need this copper, I need a 50-foot copper, they'll tell me, hey, that was the price on our website is not up to date. Pricing nowadays changes literally from day to day. Gold last week, for I don't even know why, but in the past month, gold's been going up in price. So when metal goes up, everything goes up. Copper, your furnace, because it's made out of steel. All these prices vary, but not that much. No, I always tell people if you're going to use a contractor, ask around first and go with somebody that's recommended. If you don't go with somebody that's recommended and you look up on Google, hey, nearest contractor or plumber for whatever it is that you're working on, they're going to give you the first, they're going to give you the bigger companies because they'll pay $1,000 a month to be the first ones on your page, and you get to miss out on an actual, I don't know, I guess a loyal contractor or somebody that's trying to actually help you out. And you do get what you paid for though. You don't want to go cheap. You don't want to go too cheap. You don't want to go too expensive. You want to go right in the middle. A lot of guys, I guess the best way to ensure that you get a good install or a good project done is ask them if they can pull a permit. But then again, that's not necessarily true because I've met a lot of sorry contractors out there. For example, when I first started doing this, the guy that was working on a boiler, it was Christmas Eve. He messed up the boiler, didn't know how to start it, charged the guy about $18,000 or $12,000. It was something ridiculous. And I was looking at what was done. The most I would have charged that guy is probably $5,000. It wasn't really much, maybe $6,000 is what I would have charged them. But this guy went in there, charged him what he wanted to charge him, and left. That guy called me to go out there and fix his boiler. The contractor. It was the contractor that called me to see if I can help him get out of this hole he dug. I showed up to the customer's house. That guy leaves. I'm left with the customer there, and the customer was asking me if I was licensed at the time. I told him no, because the license takes 4 hours to take. You have to go sit at a class, and it's a 4-hour class. And boy, even that time flies in there. It flies in there. You run out of time. They give you 4 hours to pass this test. If you fail 3 times, I believe, you're no longer able to take the test, and you can't be and you can't be a contractor. But we got it. We got. Well, at the time, I didn't have my license because I told him I don't want to sit down and take the class. So he got pissed off at me, and he was wondering if I was even certified for it. I told him, well, there's a reason that guy called me. The guy that is licensed just left, and he does not have a clue at. I don't even know how he's even licensed. But then again, I've done everything. I started from scratch. I've been a service technician. I've been a welder. I've been a diesel mechanic. You name it. So I think over the years, it's been almost 18 years since I've been doing this. It'll be 18 years in March. Yeah, you just get good at it. The more you practice, the better you get at it. So we're looking at this. Let's take a look at this. Calculations. Let's calculate how long this our pipe has to be. So our pipe has to be, it's 53 feet on this one. Okay, got it. Let's make it big so I don't lose it. Good. 35 feet right there. Good. 17 feet here. Good. So let's measure. Let's 53 feet plus 50 feet plus 35 feet plus 17 feet. We need 155 feet of 3/8 by ½ inch. So that being said, they sell these in 50-foot rolls. So I am going to order 4 of them. That's what they wanted. So that's what we're going to give them. So this is for this building. We got to answer their questions real quick. This is for work orders. 603. Copy and paste that real quick. Bam. Paste it. Yes. And submit. Good. Save my response. Good. 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 Next is we're going to go into this profile. We're going to add, what do we say? They're 50-foot rolls. Line items. Add. Labor. $10,000. What do you guys think? So, more than likely, it's going to take us about a week to do this install. It's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to bill them for a whole week's worth of work with 2 technicians. And then we'll see if they bite. If they bite, that'll be awesome. So let's put a total of 4 head units will need to be installed. And then 4 of those, yeah, it'll probably be a $10,000 project. And some of these, depending on the size of them, you can, like there was one that I lost, but I quoted it for, I think it was like 60,000. He didn't want to do it, but man, that was a lot of work. We would be in there for, it would have probably been like 2 weeks in the attic. Nobody wants to be in an attic. That's why he picked me to do it, but there's no way I was going to do it for less. And more than likely, anybody, oh no, my coffee's in the morning. and the coffee needs to be made the day before. So the coffee needs to be made the day before, and then that way at I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 6 a.m., it's perfect. All right, a total of 4 head units will need to be installed. Plumbing will need to be ran. And what else? A total of 4 head units will need to be installed. 3 downstairs and 1 upstairs. Good. So we'll put that labor in there. And then we're going to look for line set. They want me to do line set. We said it was 155, so we're going to put 4 rows of line set. 4. It's going to be 1/2 inch by 3/8. Oh my God. 1/2 inch by 3/8 line set. So 3/8, 7/8, 3/8, 7/8 by 1/2. I don't know what. I think that means insulation. What's the next one? 3/8 by 1/2, 3/8 by 1/2, 3/8 by 1/2. You gotta be kidding me, really? Let's go 1/2. Let's go 3/8 by 1/2, because I was doing 1/2 inch by 3/8. 1/2 inch by 3/8 line set. Nope, nothing. Let's go 3/8 by 1/2 inch line set. Got something. There we go. There we go. We got 4 of them. Oh no, that's just a regular 3/8, 7. Oh, that's 3/8, 7/8. That's not it. We need 3/8, 3/4, 3/8, 3/4. You gotta be kidding me. Where the hell is this 3/8, 3? How do they not have it? I don't know how they don't have it. 3/8, 7/8, 3/8, 5/8. I don't know what the hell a twingle. Where do we find 3/8, 5/8? Let's do that. Let's do 3/8. It's ridiculous. By 5/8. Man, this thing's broken, bro. And then they wonder why I don't like using their website. 15 footers, 50 footers, 3/8, 5/8, right here. I don't know what a twingle. What the hell's a twingle line set? Let's copy and look this up. I don't know what a twingle line set is. That'll work. It's a type of line set. Okay, it's a twingle line set. I guess that's the name. That's their name brand. So a twingle line set, 50 footer. We'll do 4 of those bastards. Right now, done. Line hide. Line hide. Let me see. Line hide. 6 inches. Okay, 6-inch line hide. Nope. Line hide. Nope. Line hide. Nope. Oh my God. So we're going to go, because we can't locate this real quick. We have to go to categories, add materials, and then we're going to click on supply material. So we're going to tell them that let's add to truck. It's going to be 6-inch line hide, and it'll be, we're going to go for the longest one. The longest one is 53 feet. And then we're going to add 5 feet there, 5 feet there, 63 feet. So I'm going to put 6-inch line height. I'll put 70 feet. I want extra. I don't, wouldn't, I'd rather have more than not enough. Line height, 70 feet of it. Is that enough? 70 feet? It's only 7 feet extra. I don't like that. Let's do 80 feet. No, let's do 75 feet. 75 feet, that gives me 10 feet extra, roughly. Aw, thank you, mister. I appreciate the gifts. That's the nicest thing anyone's done for me all day. Thank you. Alright, cool. So we're going to put 75 feet of line height. Let's go. Here, what is the pricing on line height? I don't get it. So line height. Oh, look at that. We got, it's called speed channel on this guy. So we got 78 inches in length. So let's see pricing on this guy. It says it's $80 a piece. So 80 times, I guess it'll be 10 of them. 11. Oh, damn. I got it expensive fast. Whatever. So 880. Got it. Couplings, more than likely we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 couplings. 6-inch, 6-inch couplers. That's what they're called. They call them couplers. Couplers, line height. So let's see what the pricing for those are. Goddamn, $15 a piece. We'll put that on there. Good. Next is we'll need a wall penetration. Oh, you know what we need? I wonder what size those T's are, because we'll need T's and elbows. Do they have T's? What size are the T's? Let's take a look. So they got T's that are reducers. Let's take a look at these T's. So I'm looking at this and I'm just gonna put regular 6-inch T's. I don't know what else to do. So we'll do let's see if they can fix it. Maybe they have something that I don't know, because they're the big doggies. So we'll go materials. We'll go 2. Thank you for the roses. 2 6-inch by 4-inch line height T's. And then how much is a T? We'll go back. A T is going for goddamn $65 for 1 T. That's expensive. Whatever. Not my money. It's theirs. We'll put, just to be safe, because I don't even know what the actual price is. I'm just looking at it online. Put $75 on there. Next, we got 2 T's on there. Let's put 3 of the elbows that go in the wall to make it look pretty. So I'll show you what that looks like. Watch out. This is what I'm looking at. Flip it. So you see this right here? This is what I'm looking at. Look at this stupid T. And that's a 4-inch T. I need 6-inch. $65. So we're looking at elbows. We're looking at 45s, reducers. So this is what I need. I need one of those, or not those ones, but these flat ones. So we'll flip it real quick. Bam. So next is, so here for you guys that are, let me show you what I'm looking at. Let me go all the way over here so we can hide this. But this is what I'm looking at. This is the next one that I need to wall. It's called a wall penetration. So once we go into the rooms with the line set, we got to make sure that we are covering it from the elements. So we need 3 4-inch wall penetration line hide. They call it line hide. They look like little gutters. So they're 18-12 a piece. We'll add that on there. What else do we need? We'll need some 4-inch line height on this side. We should have just added this one with that one too. They told me to do that. So whatever. So we got the wall penetrations. We got the elbow. Oh, did we add elbows? I don't think we added elbows. We need elbows, flat band. So we need flat band. How can we do this? Those ones are nice. So a flat band elbow, we need 1, 2, 2. Oh, it'll be 1 6-incher. Oh no, it'll be, yeah. When are we gonna keep it 6-inch? That's a crazy one. Yeah, we'll do 1. Whatever. 1 6-inch flat band elbow. And pricing on that one is $31. That's crazy. And then we'll do another one, but this is going to be this will be out. Speed channel elbow. What the hell is the name of that? In, out, flat bend, in. Okay, so it's an in. We're gonna call it an innie. We'll need 2 innies. 2 6-inch innies. 2 6-inch in elbows. Pricing on those are, goddamn, nothing's cheap. 31 as well. So we got 2 innies, we got couplings, we got 2 T's, we got 2 elbows, we got 3 of the wall penetrations. What the hell did you send? Is that a peanut? What is that? Is that a foot or a peanut? Or is that little peanut toe? It's a corn. Hell yeah. You know what it's missing? Some butter. We need some butter. and a little bit of chile. Next, we'll do 20 feet. Bam. We'll do 20 feet line height, 4 inches. And the pricing for that one is I think that's it. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at that. 4-inch. There you go. It's saying each piece is $56. God damn. So we're gonna go $60 times. How long is it? 78 inches. 78 divided by 12 is going to give us the 78 divided by 12, 6.5 feet. It's saying that they're 6.5 feet long, so I need 3 pieces. So 3 times 60, 3 times 60, 180. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna put 180. Set. Good. Wall penetration is for a 4-incher, $31. 4-inch wall penetration. Good. Oh, you know what I didn't count for? Is that elbow right there. So let's do 200. Whatever. That's close enough. That's goddamn. That's gonna be an expensive install. Poor bastards. So that's that. I think. Let's take a look at the line height, the line set. That's all they wanted from me. I guess I was doing too much. But either way, one of the things that I want to start doing is as we get more people in here, and I like to do a day for subscribers. Like if you guys subscribe, you guys can reach out to me, and then we'll go over a project that you guys want to do. We'll design a project together. That'll be cool. Let's take a look at this. Oh my God, it's already the end of the day. And I didn't get an answer on my. Did I get an answer on that? So I ordered another mini split for a different project. Let's take a look and see if the emails came through. So, oh look at that! About time I got an answer from this guy. Let's see what their price is. So their price is $3,800. That's crazy. So $3,800. Oh, here we'll save it. We'll save it, and then we'll compare it to the other people that sent me their price. So let's open this up real quick. So print this out. This is a quote from Carrier on their equipment. I'm going to put Carrier quote. Good. And then this is for customer. This is for a customer over in Avon. Have you guys been to Avon? I know you want to go. You want to be up there. Adam Sandler was just up there. They were recording him, I think, a couple weeks ago or last week, playing basketball in Vail. That's pretty badass. The water up there, the tap water, damn. The tap water is better than most water bottles, like the bottled waters that you can drink. Way better. I think that's how the old people up there never die. It's the fountain of youth. For reals. I don't know. Do you want to be up here when it's like that cold and that snowy? That's a lot. It's scary, especially because people don't know how to drive in the snow. Okay. You know what I want to do? I've never seen the ice castles. So every winter they do ice castles, and they do like ice bars and everything where Um, yeah, they do ice castles. I never been to one of those. They do like little shot glasses made out of ice too. Like, it gets cool. I've never been. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we're saving the carrier quote. Let's go here. Let's close this guy. This quote is, where are you? I'll tell you guys the different prices between these guys. So that's the Daikin quote. That's a carrier quote. And then I'm going to show you guys a. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I'm going to show you guys a Ferguson quote. I get really good pricing from Ferguson. A lot of people don't. But then again, you got to spend enough money with these guys in order to get a really good pricing. God damn, that's good pricing right there. How do you not save this? That's crazy. So let's snip it. Bam. We're gonna bring our little tool over here. Good. We'll go to new. And then boom, son. Cache. Let me see. We're gonna go to file, save as, Ferguson. Well, and then we're gonna save it. I never installed one of their units, but for that price, I'll install 20 of them. That's ridiculous. Let me show you guys the prices in between. I don't know if I can show you the prices, but I can tell you the price difference. Alright, so we're going to save this here. And we're going to write the price difference on the side. So these guys are, so this guy, we can go, let's close this real quick. And then, yeah, because I don't know if I can show you the pricing, because then I'll probably get in trouble. No, because every contractor gets a different price. So I get like, for example, I have a buddy. They have a credit account, and they make a lot more money than I do, by double. Let's say double, and their credit account only allows them to go up to, I think it was like $8,000 or something like that, $10,000. And the same company, I told him I actually have credit there for 100,000. Does not believe me, but I can't tell him. Like, now that as soon as I said that to him, he wanted to go talk to that same rep and ask how come I get a bigger credit than he does. Well, I don't know. At the beginning of this year, I spent on one project. We went over there, we bought all their equipment, and we paid it off that same month. That one project was $80,000 worth of big equipment on their roof. That's why. Let's take a look at this. So we're going to open this up and compare apples to apples. But Ferguson beat these guys by, oh snaps, we're supposed to send in a proposal today, son of a gun, and get paid. I'm probably not going to get paid now till Monday. That's my fault. Son of a bitch. It's okay, whatever. Alright. These stupid. Oh, so I was supposed to. So now that we're done here, let's. We gotta submit the work order, guys. Why don't you guys remind me? So we'll come here. We'll go to truck. We will put delivery. We'll put the address. I forgot to submit the work order. I know. So every time we're done, we're supposed to save it for later. Submit work order showing that we're done. Was there a life, health, safety risk on site? Oh, that's a new one. No. Is a permit needed for this job? Yes. Are you licensed to pull a permit? Yes. That was part of the whole gig. They wanted me to get licensed in all these counties so that I can pull permits for them. Cha-ching! Don't mind if I do. A little bit of butter. We'll throw some butter on that. Work orders. All right, here we go. We forgot to submit this one too. So we're going to go into this guy here. And then we're going to click submit as well. So submit this one. Yes, we'll collect. Good. Throw some butter on that. Oh, I love butter. Oh, we got to invoice these new. We got a new customer today, guys. So I posted a video earlier today on an RTU that had it was having trouble running. So did you see that video, Baldo? Thank you for my little cat. Did you see that video? Yeah. So he had, God, I swear people, it's because people expect it to be, I don't need, how do you miss that? There was a contractor that went out there. Here, let me see if I can post that video on this one too. I'll post that video on Twitch so that they can see it. So I'll post that video on my other sites so that everybody else is on the same page. But I don't know how. They already had a couple contractors go out there. Not a clue. I went out there. I asked the guy, let's walk the job. Show me what side of the building's failing. Show me, or let me know what's actually happening. And then they let me know, well, this unit is having trouble. They said the unit stays fine. It's at nighttime when it switches over to heating, and it does not kick out of heating all day. So it just heats up the space downstairs. So that sensor, where it is located on the RTU, it's reading the temperature coming back from the building. So if we're supplying the building with 50 degrees, we're going to get something like, I don't know, 70 degrees back, 72, 74, 68 as it's cooling. But because it thought, it was reading the temperature on the roof, it thought that it was a lot colder than it really was, and it was heating the building up. And all I did was pick up the sensor that was on the floor, put it in the hole, and fixed it. That was pretty sweet. I just got paid to go over there, pick up a part, and just put it in. Any other contractor could have done that, but they just went over there, looked at it, and said, you need to call the rep for Aon. That was cool. And you know what was holding it in place? A piece of duct tape. That's awesome. All right, so that's submitted. That's submitted. Now we wait. We wait. Next, we got another mini split. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys my pricing for these guys. Oh my God, I forgot about this guy. What time is it? Yeah, it's too late. They closed. He's going to leave me an email. You submit a request to join the live. You want to join on here? I got you. Let's see what's up. I'll accept a guest request. What's up, mister?
Doing good, brother.
Let me turn up the volume here. Where's this volume coming from? Oh, over there. I thought it was in here.
Hey, I was watching that video you were talking about, and so that job wasn't yours.
Which job?
The one with they forgot to that was giving false readings of temperature.
Yeah, so they called me a couple weeks ago or last week, and it's just been sitting like that for the last 3 weeks. So for about a month, it's just been sitting like that on the floor.
Oh wow! So you got paid just to go see it and tell them what's wrong with it. Nice.
I showed up, and I was going to charge them $200, but they're a new customer. It's a new customer, and not only is it a new customer, but it's a hotel, so I don't want to lose them.
Yeah.
I go over there, and you want to charge $200 just to pick up a part and put it in there. Sometimes I'll do it for free. What's
They
that?
didn't have it right.
Huh?
The part kind of side on the floor, and it was supposed to go in that little square that goes in there, right?
Yeah, it fell out of there, and there, it wasn't even set. Usually, you want to set it.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't screwed on or anything. That was just placed there.
And then after I showed it to the guy that was there, he said, "Yeah, I'll come back and put some tape on it." I was like, "All right, whatever. I get paid to come back.
They're gonna have to call you again to come over."
I'll come over next year and let them know, hey, you need some new tape on this."
Yeah, you're doing that. I'm doing this right now. So how can you turn the camera on this here?
There's 3 buttons on the bottom right.
3 buttons on the bottom right.
3 little dots, and then you'll see flip.
Camera.
There we go.
Nope. There you go. There's this one.
It says flip camera.
Yeah. There you go. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm submitting some information on OSHA.
What? Who are you reporting?
I did a class.
Oh, okay.
I did a class on OSHA, and I just finished, and I have another one, OSHA 30, on Monday that I have to do. I have to do a forklift training on Monday. Tuesday, I'm gonna have to do the OSHA 30 class for Region 1, and then I have my welding class that I have to do at night.
That's badass. I'm about to put you on for
Tell
what?
you, bro.
I'm gonna put you on what's it called on here so you can give everybody a little talk on safety. Safety's huge. We preach it. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter how much I pay you. If you get hurt, that's it. You're done. And I'm still walking, and unfortunately, that's how a lot of companies are. And I tell people, no one pays us enough to get hurt.
Yep. That's why safety professionals exist. You see what I mean? That's the main reason they exist, because without them, because it's easy to get complacent. You know what I mean? It gets, hey, you know what? I've done this so many times or whatever. It's easy. You see what I mean? I never failed. I never got hurt. I'm good. And there's also here, look, on this website. Now that you're talking about that, this website has a lost of workers, people that passed away.
What's the website?
Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Look at the ages.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And the website is OSHA.gov. OSHA.gov. And these are all the people that have passed away.
OSHA.gov.
And there's a funny story too, man. Well, not really some funny story. The fact is that it's they call it the Bible, and it is a lot of laws, the safety laws that have been created, but it's not called, or that safety law is not based on a certain action. It's a person's name. Like if a person died and he got no one in a working job site has died in that way, that law is created and is named by that person that passed away. You see what I mean? And there's a book full of people's names that makes that what's it called, that Bible. You see what I mean? So I didn't know about it until I got introduced to the safety aspect of this area, and then they started showing me this about the Bible, and it's a book about that thick of people that passed away, and it's curated of every person that passed away in a new way in the job site, their name gets put in there.
They call it the book that's been written in blood.
There you go. There you go. There's also almost the same way like the lawyers have it. When there's going to be a lawsuit and it happens again, they say, well, and it has that name. You see what I mean? It's like Osvaldo Perez versus whatever company, and you see what I mean? So that law was created because of that lawsuit.
That's crazy.
Yes, I am, man. It's crazy. So that's the first thing I do, man. Is once I do a training, I popped out this video, this website, and I show them, you know what? These are the people that have lost their lives so far.
They lost their lives to create that book.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny that you say that, dude, that because, so like you're saying, some people just don't care.
They don't care.
They just care.
Just get it done, and that part pisses me off. I tell everybody, look, Vato, if I don't do it, you don't do it. So I will get in that crawl space. I will go in that attic. I will go on that roof. And obviously, it's very rare that I do any of that. But if I don't do it, you don't do it. And it does. And if I'm telling you to do it and you don't feel comfortable, let me know. We won't do it. Period. I am not going to put your life or my life in danger so that, the job can get done. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that job's not going anywhere.
That's right.
It's not going anywhere. It has to get done one way or another. That project that got postponed in Georgia, 500 workers, guess what? It'll only get postponed for 3 months. It'll get back up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Projects won't stop. This world keeps running. And our body does not. So I know people that have hurt their back, and that's it. There's no more into it. You're done.
Yeah, there's when I first started working, I went from computer to drafting and started working as a welder. I was a standby welder over there at Baytown, and I can tell you the company too, man. It was I don't know if I can tell the company.
No, don't say the company way.
It was a refinery. Okay, it was a refinery.
Yeah, you don't say companies way.
Yeah. It was a refinery.
I'll end the stream now.
It was a company, man, and they had a supervisor there, dude. That he was racist. He was racist.
Mm-hmm. And he'll put you up there to do it.
No, he did. He did, and I was gonna go into a confined space to do a repair on a contaminated metal that I was supposed to take off and replace it and weld it on there. And once I got in there, you know how when you're pumping gas and it's hot, you can see the fumes? Yes? No?
What do you mean?
When you're pumping gas, you see fumes, right? Coming out of the gas tank. Well, when they opened that opening so I can go into the crawl space, there was fumes coming out of it. And I told him, hey, where's the confined space permit?
Oh.
They were like, well, it's right here. They showed me it was a confined space permit 2 days ago, and it wasn't for the same tank. So I told him, you know what? Get somebody else to do it, man. Until you give me get somebody else to do the confined space permit, and then I'll go in there. He said, man, hurry up and do your job. He said, no, bro, I'm not gonna go in there until you guys do that and vacuum all the fumes out of there so I can do my job. So I was gone for like 30 minutes. They called me back, and sure, the guy didn't want to show me the permit. They told me hurry up, do my job, or they get somebody else to do it. And I told him, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, man. You know what, I'll do that. Right after you. You go in there first, then I go right behind you. And he's like, see, that's why I can't depend on you Mexicans to do any work here, this and that or whatever. Like, yeah, I don't mind doing the work. But if you can assure me that I'm gonna be safe going in there, show me. Then I'll gladly do the work.
I'll do it all day long. I won't come back up until the sun's down.
And then the safety officer can pass by and tell me what's going on. And I told him he refuses to show me the confined space permit. And he throw up for this tanker? Yes, sir. So once he got close, his sensor went off. He got like maybe 4 feet away from the opening, and beep, 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 beep.
Oh, snaps!
So he requested, and if the safety guy requested, you need to show. It doesn't matter what's your ranking. See what I mean? He needs to see it. And sure enough, he said, I don't have one. Thinking, why would you have him go in there and do that repair without having the proper protocol to make him feel safe? Well, that happened, and he said that they need to redo the permit, and if I would have gotten in there, I would not last 5 minutes in there, and they won't be able to help me until 30 minutes later, until all the fumes were extracted. So I would have been dead. You see what I mean? And all because of this guy's attitude. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know his attitude. And that was this dude. This was back in 2012, bro. 2012. You see what I mean? And after that, I don't know if he got fired. When I talked to the safety officer, hey, what's going on? I can't discuss it, but you don't have to worry about him ever again. So I don't know if they transferred him. I don't know if they fired him. I have no idea. But if you become that person, you become a yes man. Yes, I'll do it, and not regarding your own safety. You're gonna be one of those people right here on the website with your name right in there. So safety is doesn't matter. Even in your line of work, bro, you know that you were talking about 2 days ago about the gas meter. You see what I mean?
I walked in there. Did you see my video?
I saw it.
I got in there and I looked at that and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So this house, I went to do this house about a year or two ago. The guy reached out and said, hey, they failed my furnace. It's carbon monoxide. Come take a look at it. I went out there and I got in the hole. And that's when I asked him, hey, I thought I asked you guys to come fix this. He's like, yeah, the company came out and said that they'll be back and fix it, and they never came back. And they left it down there. So what they did is they got a new gas meter, and that was it. But they didn't do the work. So
they replaced it, but they left it in there. Wow. So
what I'm going to do, I told the guy, look, I'm going to pull a permit for this furnace. I'm going to, I'll write up the quote, everything. We're going to replace the furnace, and I'm going to pull a permit for this furnace 110% because an inspector is going to come down here and look at that and fail me. So I gave him a heads up, just so you know, I'm going to fail this inspection so that they can fix that. So was
he grateful?
Oh yeah, he was cool about that. So I told him, like, I don't want to fail inspections, but I want to fail so that we can get this fixed for you.
That's what I'm saying, man. I train a lot of my students. Don't stay with your mouth shut. If you feel that they're putting you to do something unsafe, voice it out. If you feel unsafe of doing something, if you have to second guess yourself, is this safe? It's probably not. And if you're climbing a scaffold, if you're climbing a scaffold, it doesn't have that tag, the green tag, it's ready to go. Don't climb it. You just if it fell off or whatever, hey, can you guys double check this just for my sake, so I can feel safe when I'm doing my job over there, up there? You see what I mean? So I do stress that a lot when I'm doing my classes, is that I do scenarios, real life scenarios that's happened. You see what I mean? And just an accident can happen to you on the road. You see what I mean? And just because you drove that road so many times does not mean it won't happen.
Electrical shock. Electrical shock is common. Way.
I see people up these ladders like they're running on it, like boop, 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 like, and I've stopped them before, man.
Slow down.
You know what, dude? You're not doing 3 points of contact. You're literally running up that ladder. And there was actually I was teaching a welding course. I let them go for lunch. I came back. I grabbed something to eat, and I was heading back to the school so I can eat in my office. I saw two guys on an aerial lift, a man lift, and I saw the guy in charge on a truck. It had an aerial bucket. And I saw them climbing up there, and they're working on a sign. No follow restaurants.
Nice.
And all they did was I was on a stoplight, took my picture, my evidence. Then they saw me. Then I took the blinker, I turned in, and I told them, hey man, who's in charge?
Chingasu.
And you know how it is, Mexican people, you know what I mean? Like, hey, who are you, bro? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you think you're better than me or whatever? I showed him my OSHA card. Hey man, I'm an OSHA authorized trainer, bro. I need to see who's your supervisor and why you guys are up there without no safety harness. And once I showed them my card, my credential, they started loading that truck.
Chingasu madre.
And I saw behind there was one of those box trucks that has nothing but two boxes on the back.
Yup.
Well, no, the safety harness was hooked on the edge, on the corner of the toolbox. And I told him, why is that there and why isn't that on you guys? And that's the only one we got. And it looked like it was put in place, or they put it away where tools and grease are constant moving. It looked old and worn out. Okay? So
why do they do that?
I don't know, but once the guy, and I still remember his name, Jesus Ortega. I remember that guy's name.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I came down and hey, what's going on? I want to know, why are these guys up there and you're on your phone playing Angry Birds and you're not here supervising these guys? You're the supervisor, correct? And you're like, yeah. You go, why are they not wearing safety harness? And he sees some mental like, hey, why come you're not wearing the safety harness or whatever?
Oh my God! So he wants to blame the guys for it.
Yeah. And I told him, you know what? Así como ellos tienen la culpa, tú también. Just that there's so much at fault, so is you and the supervisor. If anything, you're more in fault because you're the supervisor.
It falls on you, man. You got to make sure that your guys are safe.
So I told him, do you have any more follow-race harnesses? Because you got two guys up there, so you need two of them. He brought two brand new safety harnesses that were behind the seat. Brand new. Put it on. And you guys want, do me a favor, and once you finish using those safety harness, put them back in the back seat. Don't put them around tools. Anything sharp is going to damage your safety harness.
It'll damage it.
That's your baby. Take care of your baby. Hey, look, bro, I'm going to be cool with you. I won't submit my evidence. I won't submit it as long as you promise me you're not going to be doing this kind of bullshit again. And he was like, no, I promise you. Look, I delete my photo. I delete it. Just don't do that again, man, because they got a family to go to. And you're nice and safe inside the cabin of the truck. They're not.
Playing Angry Birds.
Playing Angry Birds, bro, because I have to walk around the truck. And I saw them playing Angry Birds. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You got busted just playing Angry Birds, and then their technicians are just being unsafe.
Dude, I was dressed all raggedy because I was welding, bro. So I had my shirt todo mugrosa and everything, bro. So I guess he thought I was begging for money or something. But once I showed him my credentials and told him who I was, that guy turned off the phone, put it in the seat, and came out and told him, hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing up there without the safety harness? The guy knew.
Don't stop, vato. No te hagas.
the guy's face when he saw me taking the picture when I was on the stoplight. Dude, I wish I would have deleted so I could show you guys the picture. I swear, man.
I got some really good ones. I got a picture of a guy hanging from the side of a parking lot. Those 3-story or 4-story parking lots.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to grind the side of a concrete, and he's just look, the guys were holding him to keep him from fall down, and he was trying to reach to grind off that little piece of metal. Oh, I have to look for it, but I do have it.
Send it to me. I love showing those pictures in my class.
I got a lot of good ones. I got one where they put two 12-foot ladders on each side of a duct, and then they put a plank, a piece of plywood, so they can get above it.
Did you experience something like that on your job?
My job. What have I seen at my job where I'm like, I don't know. I don't let none of that happen. Like, everywhere I go, I let everybody know the proper way of shutting off a disconnect. You know, look away, stand aside of it, not directly in front of it. They don't like a lot of people don't know that an arc flash from a panel could actually blow up in your face.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know that. I don't know why.
Look, these are the classes that I've done so far. Look at that. It tells you right there, OSHA 10, OSHA 30, OSHA 10, OSHA 30, 10. I've taught over close to 100 courses.
Chinga su madre.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna have to put you on one of the streams so you can talk to my people.
And then to now.
And we have to sit down for one of these classes to pass, or would you be able to do a class online for the subscribers?
I can do classes. I do classes on via Zoom. But it depends what you're going to be. If it's going to be 10 hours, it has to last 10 hours.
Chingue.
It's required for you to give me 10 hours of your time in order for you to get my credential.
Those are long, Vato.
10 hours and 30 minutes, that's not 10 hours. It's not my rules, it's OSHA rules. You see what I mean?
I don't even know what happened to my OSHA cards. I have I have 2 of them.
And let's see if I can grab one.
Let me see what we got here.
These are my babies. This is Crystal. You like Crystal? Yeah, you like Crystal? Sheesh. This is Nicole. Yeah, bad Nicole. Yeah. This right here is what makes me the OSHA authorized trainer. This right here. And a good tip, bro. A good tip. You see this right here? The number right there on top?
Yeah.
If you go to Google and search, see if I can do it for you. Search OSHA trainer blacklist. It tells you, look, OSHA outreach trainer watch list, and it tells you everybody that is suspended. You see what I mean?
Wow. How do they get suspended with?
By doing like sketchy shit, like giving out OSHA cards without taking the training himself, like taking out money under the table, not submitting the proper paperwork, and teaching the classes but not keeping the credentials.
How do you get caught doing that? They sneak in your class and show that you're not actually teaching the class?
No. They ask you for credentials. When I first started, I got audited. I can show you. And it's a random audit. This right here tells you they gave me a note. They wanted my credentials. You see that little dot?
Yeah.
That right? The student that forgot to sign in. Student left off previous report. Verified sign-in sheet. So this guy, he was there in my class. He was there. It was all. It was a 4-day course. He was there, but he forgot to sign in on the last sheet. And this is a sheet that I have to submit. Okay. So after that, I got audited, and I told him, "Hey, bro, you forgot to sign in. Go ahead and sign in my sign-in sheet. You're supposed to sign in." And he went to like, "I'm sorry, sir. This is what I tell you guys. It's important for you guys to sign in because it's my ass. You see, if something happened just for somebody not signing in properly, boom. Now it shows like if it was a sketchy, it brings up a red flag.
Now you're getting questioned.
Yeah. So right here, let's say, who is? Do you know somebody that does OSHA training over there?
No way.
No.
No.
Let's try here, Colorado, Denver. No, there's nobody in Denver doing OSHA, bro. Damn.
Come make some money, way.
I got to. Okay, let's see. Let's just put Colorado. Let's see how many people in Colorado. Lakewood, Colorado. How far is that?
De ahí como unos 20, 15 minutos.
Look, these people here are blacklisted.
That's awesome. I love to see that.
See that? It tells you the city.
Is it a huge list?
No, it's 3 people.
And nobody's doing OSHA, güey. ¿Ya cuánta feria tienes, güey?
Probably they are, but a lot of them are not suspended. You see what I mean? Like me, if I put here Perez, change this to keep it blank. There's only one person named Perez that is suspended. So if I put my name here, see? Nothing comes out. Your boy's legit. So if you ever decide to do OSHA yourself, like take some OSHA classes, especially online, because everything now is online, they are required to show you this card before class starts. Okay, they need to show you this card. They're authorized trainer.
I've never seen that card before, way. But then again, I never paid attention.
It's supposed to be out there. I keep it up there on the first day of course of the class. I have it up there on the projector or on the TV, or I have it by my desk so they can see it. And this number right here, you can put that if you go to the OSHA.gov trainer outreach trainer watch list. There's also a trainer ID that you can get that number right there and submit it on trainer ID, and that name will pop out. It's right here. Trainer ID, and you put it.
How come you don't think about doing that in the bigger cities, güey, donde está chingón el jale?
Honestly, bro, here, people don't want to pay. Here in the valley, people don't want to pay. I charge 200, 250 per person for OSHA 30s. Okay, and 150 for OSHA 10.
That's a good price.
This is see this right here, I'm a forklift trainer. I got this for stand up, and I think I have the other one here. Look, right here, I'm also a CPR trainer. I'm a forklift operator. Let me see the credentials. Yeah, bro, but I can teach a lot.
That's mamalón, güey.
Yeah, but you love what you do. You know what I mean?
I'm about to put you on, Vato.
Yeah. Don't get scared. All that training. Empty wallet.
I was trying to see the bottom of that.
Empty wallet, and people don't want to pay here. They want the services, man, but they don't want to pay. You see what I mean?
Oh.
And I tell them, you know what, and they asked me if can I take OSHA 30, and I told them OSHA 30 is more, it's made for people that have a higher position, like general foreman. He's also a supervisor, a superintendent, or a journeyman. OSHA 30 is for people that have been in the construction field a lot more.
You just gotta go to the big places, Vato, the big construction, the big leagues. Acá, everybody needs it.
Believe me, I would love to go do some training over there, man.
My technician está.
OSHA 30 is for supervisors, managers, and workers with safety responsibilities.
I know my technician's pretty solid. Way. I make sure he takes everything. See, like I make him sit down for your OSHA 10 class.
Yeah,
but that's because I care, you know.
No, see, but when it comes to OSHA 10, I have to have at least a minimum of 10 students. You know, pues, there's no money to be made. Like, I did 10 hours and I only make 150. You see what I mean? So technically, that's why I have to have a minimum of 10 students.
Hell no, I do a minimum of half a student.
Half a student?
I don't care. I'm getting paid.
Nah, it's too much work.
It is a lot of work. It's a lot of it.
OSHA 30.
No, the OSHA 30, hell no. You better have like 5 people.
Yeah, 5 people will be good for OSHA 30. That's my minimum. 5 people for OSHA 30.
You should do a minimum for the OSHA 10, minimum 5. The 30, I think the 30 because it's longer way. Those that are seeking 30, they need to have it, right? So that's more of a specialty. So on that one, súbele 10 on that one y bájale al otro del 150. Because the only people that are going to be seeking 30 hours is the ones that really need it.
Yeah, because I was thinking something like that, pero if I do lower, well, yeah, this 10 hours still makes me, if I put it for 150 a student for minimum 5 students, I still make a good chunk of change for 10 hours.
Yeah, and then the 31, I would up that one and say, hey, I need a minimum of 10 students.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of companies, the school where I was at, I was literally drilling them. You know what? Especially these students that are trying to become safety field officers. Let's provide OSHA 30. They're gonna have safety responsibilities. They didn't want to. Like, you know what? The OSHA card still costs $10. You see what I mean? What they're paying is the training. You see what I mean? It cost me almost $2,000 just for me to get this training, and it cost me 64 hours. So it cost me money and time. And then you have to pass the test with the 88 and above. You see what I mean? The good thing with my training is that you don't have to have any testing as long as you sit down and take my class. There's no testing involved.
Ask questions. I have people asking questions all the time.
Yeah, because I try to get them involved. I tell them there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of talking. I get it. Every 2 hours, stretch, walk. I don't mind you guys eating or drinking anything to keep you guys awake. I need you guys awake. So if they can have something like that, and I can have them eat and be responsive, be active with me when we doing the meeting, I told them there's a lot of safety videos. A lot of safety videos. There's 2 hours of safety videos when it comes to fall protection. Just fall protection alone is 2 hours. You
I like them. I like what they teach over in the OSHA. The one that I like a lot, and people still die, is the shoring, proper shoring. The what's the chingada way? Just shoring in general, trenching and shoring. I love that one.
At least thing I can. Oh shoot! I don't think I got it. Let me see.
4 years ago, there was a guy that was in the trenches, and four guys looking at this one guy working in the trench, and they had the what do you call that? The loading truck, the unloader, así, and they're trying to get shovels and dropping rocks in the hole. I remember I saw that. I should have pulled over because that same week, that same guy died.
No way.
Yeah, the same guy died that same week.
Damn. Look, this is what I teach. I don't have it on a day-to-day time. It's in an Excel sheet. Hey, look, this is on one I did. The date. I started at this time, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 60 hours. That's the hours. Mandatory. And these are the classes that I teach. Introducing to OSHA, walking and working surfaces, which is fall protection. And after 2 hours, a 15-minute break, and again we go back to OSHA fall protection, electrical, struck by, got in between, brake, PPE, hazard communications, cranes and hoists, excavators and convoys, then material handling, scaffolds, airways and ladders. That's from OSHA 10.
Those are good ones too. Those are the main ones.
I did this one for the class of pipe fitting. Jeez. Look at that. I became a Superman. I'm here to help you, brother. Anything I can help you. And I like promoting people that know their stuff. That's what I'm saying. We should open a school.
I'd be down for that.
Yep. I got a brother that knows heavy equipment, and he said he would love to teach heavy equipment. He knows everything from skid steer to loader to backhoe, grader, roller, name it. He can do it. And he says that he's been there for so long that all he does is teach the newcomers how to operate heavy equipment. That's all he does. They get hired and they say that, oh, well, I know how to operate this machinery. Okay, show me. Then if he's doing something wrong, he tells them, hey, you know what, you need a bit more practice. Stay here for a week. Just start training with me for a week. Then I'll let you go. And that's all he does, bro.
That's not bad.
Just do heavy equipment training. That's all he does. And especially HVAC, bro. HVAC is very popular, man. HVAC is very popular, especially over there in Florida, man. I have a friend that he works at the school as an HVAC instructor, and HVAC is the only class that's packed, and there's a waiting list for HVAC. Especially over there, that it's hot, man. It's hot all the time.
There's always work.
So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people are doing that so they can become they don't have to rely on anybody else to fix their home. They can fix it themselves. You see what I mean? So like if we could open a school over there in Florida for HVAC, for safety and heavy equipment, I can even teach welding too. I can teach welding. Damn.
I'll do the pipe fitting part of it.
I think it's good money too, bro. You can teach me some pipe fitting. I would love to learn some pipe fitting.
Did you see my little drawings on here?
Yep, I did. your ISOs?
What's that? Isomatrix, my ISOs, my spools, my ISOs. I have some pretty cool ones. Man, I've designed some pretty badass stuff. I like to get back into it. At least teach it. I don't know, I enjoy it, man. But those projects are $1 million projects, you know. I think the cheapest one you can do for pipe fitting,
Dude,
probably like $60,000, maybe $80,000.
see that?
But
Doing some work. I wouldn't mind traveling and do work, bro.
that's why I like picking projects that are, 2-4 hours away. This project for this mini split and the chimney, yeah, it's about a 4-hour drive.
Damn. And you charge $200?
No, I charged $15,000.
Damn.
2 fireplaces,
I can make some in coffee, bro.
2 fireplaces, and a mini split. That's a good price.
I'll go over there and go hiking with you. I go over there, go fishing with you, camping.
I like doing jobs like that because I get paid to travel, stay at the hotel. It looked like on me, chavo. I was like, man, this is fun. Like, you're lucky that, like you're doing this with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, so she goes with you?
My worker, my technician.
Oh.
I have a technician, and I told him, you don't have I had to go through a whole lot of stuff to get to where I'm at now, Le dije, if it was somebody else, le dije, enjoy this, because if you go work for another company, like an actual company, you have to work 40 hours a week and then some every time. Like, hey, I'm already done with all my work orders that you gave me for the week. Okay, cool, here's 5 more. They don't care. And then with
so
me,
your worker, if he does 80 hours of work in, 8 hours of work in 4 hours, you pay him for the day. See, that's good.
I don't really care if he knocks it out in 3 hours.
So he does 8 hours of work in 3 hours, pay him for the day.
That's it. Go home.
That's good.
I'll send his ass home, and then I'll stay working because it's my job. Like, at the end of the day, it's like you don't have to be out here. Like, if you want to be out here, stay out here. That's cool. I appreciate that. You're learning. Tell me you're learning. That's what I like. But I have to be here. You don't have to be here. So go home. All right? And I'll send him home. But when it's crunch time, I better expect your ass to be there. I don't give a shit if it's 6 a.m. to, 10 p.m. Crunch time is crunch time. Other than that, you already know. The rest of the year, it's papita. So.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Not just that, it creates loyalty.
I hope so.
It creates loyalty, man, and that's good. That's something that a lot of companies don't have no more because they treat them like shit.
But a lot of things. Remember, you know better than I do. Complacency. They forget. You make it too easy for them. They get used to it, and then it's like, hey, wait, what the fuck? Where are you at? It's oh, I just woke up. Oh, hell no, right? I want you to wake up before me, and then because you already know I'm pretty laid back. I don't really care. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be. The only reason I wanted a business was just so that I can run it my way and help my way.
Yeah, not just that. You've been there. You've been in that situation. You've been one of those employees. You see what I mean? So I know, man, and I do tell my wife that if I ever do have my own business, I would I would treat my workers the way I wanted to be treated.
But a lot of people, I don't know, they don't want to, like I said, they forget how well they have it or whatever, how easy you give it to them. Y luego which sucks because I want other people to have the same feeling. Like, hey, don't ruin it for the rest of them. If you don't like it, go find a real job and then come back with your tail between your legs and tell me how good you had it. It's not going to be the same because I already gave it to you pretty good. So the next time you come back, it's not going to be the same. You bet your ass you're going to work 8 hours. You bet your ass you're going to give me 40 hours. Oops. Right? I don't want to be that guy. But if you, like I tell all my customers, I will always give you a better price until the day you question me. And then they question the price. And then it's like, oh, shit. You thought that was expensive? This is expensive. Now, come back again if you can find a better price, even though I'm pretty expensive. And I'll make sure I'm hell of expensive. Why? Because I have the licenses. I have the certifications. I have the knowledge. You're paying for a master mechanical contractor to do the job. I don't have to be here. I'm here because I want to be here. I'll send my technician to do it. That's who gets paid to do it.
Yeah, look, I know exactly what you're saying. It's the same thing with me when they tell me, April, how come you charging that much? Because I put a lot of time and effort. I did the training, I did the job, I did the work. You see what I mean? And I think this, even my mentor said, $250 is cheap.
$250 is a good price for it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he says and there's another guy that lives in Florida, and he was with me in the class, and he said that he would probably charge as a one large sum. Does not matter if it's one student or 30 students. It's going to be one sum. Because all I want is around $3,000 to $4,000. If you can give me one student, well, that's fine. One student. If you give me 30 students, well, then it's 30 students, but that's my fee. And I was like, that's not a bad idea, man.
That's smart.
But you're hitting the corporation, the people that can afford that kind of money. I'm trying to get the people that are trying to get this on their own. You see what I mean?
Tenemos que. I know where I would put you. You know, all my students, where I used to teach. I used to teach all my students. Yeah. That's where I would put. I would take my whole class over there of students, so you can certify them. Because I was doing pre-certification training for students. And it's something I like to get back into slowly. That's why I started streaming what I do now. So I can start teaching people what I do. Slowly but surely, those who do subscribe, I'll get you training. We'll get you the big pays. I'll show you how to put together a business. Anybody that's with me is going to come up with me. I'm not leaving anybody behind. If I'm making money, you're making money. I have a buddy right now that is making money through crypto también. I gave him a bunch of coins that I follow. He's doing good. Already.
There we go.
You left me.
You're saying about the crypto, what?
I had a buddy that is also making money in crypto.
Ahorita.
Oh. Alrighty, so we're putting together this. Where are we at? Man, Mitsubishi makes a hyper heat pump. Let me show it to you guys real quick. Check this out. So I'm reading this. And look what this one says. Operating heating temperature. -13, -75. Thermal lockout is at -18. -18. That's actually pretty solid. But it is way more expensive than the one that I'm going to quote these guys. This is a good price. I think we're going to go with this price. Goes away.
You talking about crypto?
Yeah, I enjoy crypto. Oh, damn. What happened when? Oh, no.
I don't know what I pressed. What's this? There you go. So you have a class that does crypto too? So you're a master mechanical contractor with crypto knowledge.
I'll show you my crypto. I'll do a little quick one.
Is 31 coins of XRP and 80,000 of Shiba Inu and 30,000 of Pepe.
Let's see. Let's pull this guy up real quick. I'll log into it and then I'll show you how to do the where's my thing at? Hold on. First, let me because I'm putting together this proposal for this for this customer. I forgot to send it in. We can't get paid if we don't send it in.
Mm-hmm.
That's just money sitting there doing nothing. So we'll send this in real quick. Well, I want to, like, all my subscribers, all my followers, anybody that's going to be with me, I want them to make money with. So eventually, as we get better with this and as we get bigger as a group, I'm bringing people up. I don't like, I feel like a lot of these streamers, I'm getting tired of watching these guys just, I feel like they lie to their followers to gain for their gain. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure everybody makes money. Everybody's going to be making money. Huh?
You're day trading?
All of it will. 37.95 plus 500. 42. So, okay, good. Just backing it up real quick.
Right now, I'm in the red.
Everything's in the red, baby. I sold everything already last week and this past week and the last 2 weeks. I sold everything when it was high. Remember, you want to sell high, baby. Now we wait. I made a lot of money off of pump.fun. Pump.fun. Look at that.
Pump? That what?
Fun.
Is that a website or what's that?
No, that's a Coinway. That's a website.
I don't see it.
Oh, what on what?
Robinhood.
Oh snaps! That's why I went. You gotta get it. You gotta get with Kraken. You gotta get with Binance. You gotta get with I don't know, Jupiter. So here in a little, give me a second. I'm going to send this out so I can get signed. Okay, address changes. It's 715. That's correct. That's correct. Got it. Let's print this. We're going to print this and then we're going to look at some graphing, okay? I'm going to show you how we do in this chat. We do everything in this chat. So let's see, I got to look for my customer real quick and I'm going to send this off real quick. And then we'll jump on to 98. Oh, snaps. You know what I forgot? This changed. This is actually going to be a day and night. Day and night furnace. 2-stage. Oh, good. Next is print it. Good. Print it, print it, print it. Customers. Oh, we're going to do this real quick. Hold on. I thought you knew that I did crypto.
Yeah, but I forgot that you did it.
I'm badass at crypto.
How much do you have on crypto?
My savings.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have? I forgot. Oh yeah, we're gonna send this real quick. Let's send it. Woo! I think it was 98 is the one that I was looking at. Yeah, 98. Let's cancel request on this one. Okay. Now go to documents, and we're gonna send a new document. Okay. It's easy, okay? And then we'll send it so we can get paid. Once we get paid, I love paying bills. So let's send it so we can get paid and pay bills and throw away the money. I love working for bills.
That's the only way to live, baby.
Hell no. I'm about to quit this and go to Cancun. I've been following a guy that lives out there in Playa del Carmen.
I can't use Binance on Texas.
Binance.us.
Yeah, Binance.us, yes.
Whatever.
Yeah. Do that. Just log in. Signing from Texas, you currently access Binance from an origin where some features are limited. Some features are limited.
Chin. Because you're not about that life, way. Texas ain't about it. All right, let me log into this so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, you guys ready for a little bit of crypto? Let's do this. Log in. Let's do something cool. Let's do something different for a change. This is my life way. Proposals, invoices, and going out to projects. Where'd you go? Why is my site not working? Hello? I don't know why it's not coming up. Where?
Es que no sirve. ¿Qué tiene aquel?
Estás viendo ahí como de la río.
All right, let's take a look. What is actually happening here? We'll close it. We'll open it. We'll click on Coinbase. You've got to be kidding me. What I don't understand is why is this not uploading? Let's see.
Yeah, mine's right here. Mine's working.
I think I need to update this.
Look at that. And we're doing very good, guys. Doing fantastic.
That's awesome. It's better than negative. That looks good. Wait, what are you talking about?
What do we call it? That's a good KD.
That's nice. Microsoft isn't working. All right, chat. I'm about to reset this real quick, and then I'll show you guys how to do the graph. I'm pretty sure you guys already seen me doing graphing, but let's pause this real quick.